Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with my Infernity deck list to you guys because it's a deck list that you guys wanted to see. Yeah, that's my intro for this video. What's up guys? Anyways, yeah guys, this is my Infernity Archfiend deck. Not Infernity Archfiend, my Infernity deck. It's basically the no hand deck. Basically playing the deck is a risk, in my opinion, because you have no hand. So basically the whole entire time you're top decking, but the thing is, your saving grace are monster effects. That's your saving grace. But you play with no hands throughout the whole entire game. If you have a hand, you're fucked. I'm just saying. But yeah, guys. This is my Infernity deck. Infernities now have become sort of viable, sort of viable because of Infernity Barrier. It actually got released. Woohoo! What's this called? A reprint. So yeah. So honestly, guys, Infernities are really good. Don't get me wrong, they loop. But honestly, I feel like that's all they do. I know that's not all they do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna put that out there because I've honestly done so many crazy combos with the deck that doesn't involve the loop. But, yeah, it's basically a loopy deck, I guess you could say. But I mean, not sort of really. But it's just the loop is so good. It puts you in such a good position and so much monster negation and background negation. It's just so good, that you kind of want to go for the loop. But honestly, for me, it's a little bit boring in my opinion. So I try my best to like not do that. That's my opinion, though, guys. My opinion. So you know what, guys? Let's just get right to the deck profile. I'm running 3 Infernity Archfiend. This guy is the one you want to top deck. So a good 80% of the time, this is the guy you want to top deck. His effect is basically when you top deck him and you have no cards in hand, you can reveal him to special summon him. And when he is special summoned in any sort of way, Call of the Haunted, Monster Reborn, whatever, you could add 1 Infernity card from your deck to your hand. It's really good. Yeah, that's a really nice combo with it. You could actually, a good way to pull off the loop is go Infernity Archfiend or blah blah blah, and then go into get Necromancer, normal summon the Necromancer, and then special summon Avenger, whatever. But let's just get to the other main guy, Infernity Necromancer, running 3 of them. He is a level 3 fiend, so he's a tour guide target, so tour guide is almost never dead in the deck. As well as you want him in the grave, so you could be free to like XYZ with him into whatever you want. So Leviathan, I barely go into Zen mains just because Zen mains tend to stay on the field for like more than 2 turns maybe. But yeah, I tend not to go Zen mains at the beginning. But that's just me. But anyways, 3 Infernity Necromancer. When you have no cards at hand, you can special summon 1 Infernity monster from your deck. I'm sorry, from your graveyard. So you go, normal summon the Infernity Necromancer, special summon the Avenger, or I'm sorry, not the Avenger, the Archfiend, and then search out whatever card you need. 1 Infernity Avenger. In my last build, I was running 1. He is the only tuner in the deck. He is a level 1 tuner. His effect really, I barely never use it, but it is a good one. When a monster you control except Infernity Avenger is destroyed with an opponent's monster and sent to the graveyard, while you control no cards in your hand, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. In that case, the level of this card is equal to the destroyed monster. So you can make him become level 4 or whatever, or level 3, whatever you want to go for. Honestly, it's your choice. But yeah, that's basically it. He's your only tuner. You only really need 1. Being completely honest, you only ever need 1. 2 Infernity Mirage. Man, this card is just way too good. I was actually contemplating running 3, but I feel like 3 could be a little dead because this card's dead in your hand. He's dead in your hand early game. You kind of only want to search him out with Avenger. I'm sorry, Infernity Archfiend. I don't know why I keep on saying Avenger. This guy, girl, whatever, voodoo shit is your saving grace. She is the one that basically kickstarts your engine. Well, there's a couple of key cards that kickstart your engine, but this one is the most viable one. It's the easiest one, basically, in my opinion. It cannot be special summon from the grave, and while you control no cards in your hand, you contribute it off to special summon 2 Infernity Archfiend, and with that you'll go and special summon the Necromancer and the Avenger. I'm sorry, Archfiend. My God. get Archfiend's effect, search out whatever Infernity card you need, and then you get Necromancer's effect to special summon the Avenger, and then you can sink for 8. So, because 3 plus 1 is 4, and then 4 plus 4 is 8. See, guys? I'm getting better at it. So, to a Tour Guide. Tour Guide's self-explanatory. What I like about Tour Guide is because you banish Infernity Mirage for the loop, for the 100 Eyes Dragon loop. You banish him. And you cannot special summon Mirage from the graveyard, so you banish it, whatever. But if you go Tour Guide, you can go Tour Guide into Necromancer, or Tour Guide into Tour Guide, you can go into Levier or the Sea Dragon, special summon the Mirage, and just go for another loop. That's what I really like about Tour Guide in the deck. Tour Guide is such a great addition to the deck, honestly, in my opinion. One Stygian Street Patrol. Stygian is actually a really good card to let you special summon Infernity Archfiend instead of normal summoning him while you have no cards in hand, so that's really good. It allows you to get your search. Sorry, my mouse is being retarded. One Armageddon Knight and one Greffer. This is just your dump cards of the deck. This is, I'm only running one of each. So one Armageddon Knight, you basically want to dump one of these 5 cards right here. Right? 3? No, sorry guys. No, 3, 7 cards, right? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1. Yeah, 7 cards. You want to dump one of these 7 cards. Or you can even dump the Stygian Street Patrol if you have All Spell and Trap and Archfiend in hand. So that's another one. But yeah, you basically want to dump these cards right here or Stygian, but mostly these cards because you want to fill up your grade so you can start off your loop. So, by the way, guys, this deck does kind of fall to Macrocosmos. Not even gonna lie, it does fall to Microcosmos, but that's why I'm running a lot of back rotate. So. For the Spell lineup, I'm running 2 Duality, 1 Mind Control, 1 Infernity Launcher. This is a card that just made the deck broken, and just they had to limit it. They just had to. Basically, once per turn, you can send 1 Infernity monster from your hand to the graveyard. I don't really use it for that effect because I usually search out Infernity Launcher, but that's about it. And if there are no cards in your hand, you can send this card from to the graveyard to select up to 2 Infernity monsters and special summon them. So it has a Mirage effect. You know what I mean? It has a Mirage effect, but being a spell card. I'm running 1 Foolish Burial, 3 MST, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Monster Reborn. So, not bad. For the trap lineup, it is a type of control deck, you know. So 3 Infernity Barriers. This number could be played with, or it could be played around, guys. Infernity Barrier could be played around with 2, not 1, but 2, and 3. Honestly, in my last build, I was running 2, but I felt like 2 was a great number because I searched it out. I always searched out my barriers. I hate opening up with barrier just because I usually open up with around 2 monsters. So barrier is basically a dead trap. But I don't know. I might bump it down to 2 because I tried bumping it down, up to 3. You guys already told me, oh, how could you guys not put barrier to 3 or whatever. Honestly, it's just you draw it too much when it's no use to you. It's going to be basically wasting back row, in my opinion. Honestly, I'd rather switch it out with Archfiend or whatever, but I might bump it down to 2. I don't know, but that, guys, you could play around whatever number you guys want. I'm just giving you a sample build, and you guys can take the skeleton and build it around how you guys like to play it. But whatever. I'm also running 2 Infinity Infernos. I noticed that not that many Infernity players run Infernity Inferno. You guys can run 1. Honestly, I run 2 just to see it a little bit more often. This card's amazing in your opening hand. If you open up freaking 2 Necromancers or 1 Necromancer like an Archfiend or whatever, you could dump those cards in the grave and quickly fill up your grave with a Avenger and a Stygian. So that's what I really like about it. And it's 2 cards. It doesn't even have to be 2 monster cards, but you kind of want to get rid of your monster cards because, you know, kind of just want to get rid of it. So, 2 Infernity Break. Break is your popping card. Basically, banish an Infernity card from your graveyard and pop a card on the field your opponent controls. So pretty good. You banish a already used launcher and pop a card. Not bad. 2 Compulse, 2 Bottomless, 2 Call of the Hunters for the Archfiend plays, and 2 Mirror Forces. That's the main deck, guys. For the extra deck, I'm running 1 Infernity Doom Dragon, 200 Eyes Dragon, key essential part for your loop. 1 Void Ogre Dragon, the Sheehan of the deck, I guess you could say. It's freaking awesome. While you control no cards in your hand, you can negate a spell and trap card your opponent activates. So, it's awesome. 1 Stardust Dragon, sorry about that, guys. Scrap Dragon, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Stygian Sergeants, really good card. Kind of a bitch to make in the deck, but you could make it, so why not? And 1 Gaia Knight, the Force of Earth. Yeah. For the XYZ side, I'm running 1 number 39 Utopia, 1 number 39 Utopia Ray. I'm actually running Utopia Ray in this build, guys, because I have a tendency to my life points to get rather low in this deck. So Utopia Ray has saved me like about 4 times with this deck, not even gonna lie. And all my other builds, you've seen me not include Utopia Ray, but in this one, I really did like Utopia Ray, so I included it. Basically, you could only activate the effect with 1,000 or less life points, which is kind of easy to achieve with this deck. And it gains 500 attack. One monster you control loses 1,000 attack, and you could activate it multiple times. So that's pretty awesome. 1 Maestro, 1 number 17 Leviathan, Zenmains, and a Leviair, the Sea Dragon. So guys, that's the long-awaited Infernity deck list for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. This has been Oblivion. Catch you guys later.